What is going on, guys? Vuxury here. In today's video, I'll be making an updated guide on how to drive manual in Roblox Greenville, including some tips in the video. Let's get straight into it. The first thing to do when you are driving manual in Greenville is the settings. So right away, the game will not let you go into manual mode. For this, you have to go into the settings. You want to click on the wrench, and you want to look on the list until you see gear shifting. Make sure it's on realistic so you can get access to sport mode and also manual. It comes on arcade, but you want it to be on realistic. And for the gauges style, you want it to be on advanced. If it's not on advanced, you won't be able to see your RPMs, and that is very important when you're driving a manual car on Greenville and in real life. So that's your settings, but now let's move on to the car that you want to learn this in. Okay, so when looking for a car in Greenville, you most likely want to sort by the lowest price. So click on filters and go to low to high for the price, and then click the filters button again. As you can see a bunch of cheap cars throughout this section, as you can see. But my car of choice for today's video will be a PT Cruiser convertible. So once I find it, I'll go ahead and get it. My car of choice isn't the cheapest car that you can get, but I decided that I wanted to use a PT Cruiser convertible. We're gonna go for the limited turbo, I'm pretty sure. And we're gonna change the wheels as I do not like the wheels that they give it. So give me 1 second. Alrighty, once you have your car of choice, you wanna make sure you have manual mode available. So M to change the drive modes, semi and manual. Some cars only have semi, so make sure your car has manual. This does have manual. Like I said, M does that. To shift gears, it's Q and E. If I leave it in automatic, E will shift up pretty much. So reverse, neutral, drive, sport mode, and then you can go back to park. Make sure all your controls are working, and make sure your shift key is working. Now we're at the point of the video where I'll turn on my keyboard cam so you can see exactly what I'm doing. If I press shift, you can see that works, WASD and such like that. I don't think the other shift works for manual mode, but we can see once we get to that. But yeah, now that you're ready to go, you want to turn on your car pressing F or the button. In a real manual car, you're most likely going to start it in neutral, but depending on the situation, you can have it in gear with the e-brake up. So now you're in neutral. Now you're probably wondering, how do I go into gear and such? Well, to go into first gear, you want to press shift and you want to press E. In a real car, you would have to hold the clutch or it'll stall. But since this is Roblox, the car will just hold itself, so I could let off shift. But once you're ready to go, if you want to be realistic as possible about it, you want to press the clutch, aka shift, and W at the same time to rev it up a little and then just let off shift. But this is Roblox, so it's your choice. You can just give it gas and it'll literally start moving. So now we're moving. Once you start moving and you're ready to shift, you want to let off the gas, hold shift, and press E. It's that simple. Same thing to downshift, hold shift and E, and then press Q, and then let off both. So here's how you bang a gear. Now you want to be really quick with both of those when you press both. So shift and then Q. Make sure you press the clutch first before you downshift. Do not press Q first and then press the clutch. That's bad. Yeah, just watch my fingers. Now for me, I usually use my pinky finger and my ring finger to migrate through gears, but hey, it's your choice on what fingers you want to use. So slowing down, hold the clutch and slow down. This is Roblox and it is a keyboard, so yeah. If you want to launch in manual, hold shift and just bang off the limiter, then let off the clutch. As you see, it launches just like that. If you want to rev it, of course, you can hold the clutch and rev it, and then just let off the clutch and it'll do that. Now once you feel like you're ready, you can practice with banging gears and such like that. But once again, I'll go over the controls. Gas is W, brake is S, to turn right is D, A is left, the clutch is shift. I don't think the other shift works. You can only use the left shift for this, so it is recommended that you play with WASD. Yeah, F to turn off the car if you're on a computer. You got your turn signal controls and such like that. I want to make sure everything works. I'll show you how you can bang gears. Every time you get in a car, you have to press M to get it into mode, and then boom, you're good to go. So I'll show you what a normal drive with manual looks like. Pretty much how it looks. And also, if your car is going too slow and you can't get any power, just like me right now, you want to let off the gas, shift and E at the same time. And if you have enough gearing to downshift even more, you can do that. Right there, I didn't. As you see, I have decent power right there, but if I shift it into fourth, there's no power. Shift Q, shift Q, boom, we're already in the rev range like that. It's really fun to drive on Greenville with manual if you get used to it. I'm already used to it, so yeah, it's quite fun for me. But once you master it, it's really fun to play around with. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions on how to get in manual and such, also leave a comment. But yeah, this has been Vuxury, and I am out.